but he has made his way back up regardless. Can he burst past Oho to return to the Sanyaku ranks? We'll see as Daisho down. Oho to follow. Will those hooks pierce right through Oho? Daisho pushing against Oho, but Oho so powerful. Stable stance. Those stinging hooks start coming out from Daisho. Daisho getting a hit from behind. And with that backstab, with those thrusts to the belly, Daisho reestablishes his vigorous form.
Daisho, that defensive Oshizumo stance, back on his heels, waiting for Oho to make a mistake. And that one mistake was overcommitting to the attack with the right arm, exposing his side, giving Daisho the strong push forward. Oho down and ready. Gonoyama, a strong charge, but Oho was able to deal with it and put him down. Kept Gonoyama at that arm's length, like I said. Gonoyama slipped backwards, fell on his hand. Oho adjusting that forearm strap. Tamifuji and Oho set to fight for the 9th time in what may be a long rivalry between them. Oho getting blasted backwards and out. No room to do one of those pulling attacks. Stood up Tamifuji using that large body to build momentum quickly, push forward for the win. And now both Sekiwake have won their first match of the tournament. But we'll see that after this replay, or we'll see the replay after this announcement. Takayasu out for injury. He might return later in the tournament. Oho will be earning his second win. Probably breathing a sigh of relief as well. Takayasu is a very difficult opponent for him. 8-2 in favor of Takayasu, but now Oho gets a day of rest, catching his breath, getting up to 2-2. Oho getting stood up and pushed back. He charges again, but Koto Shoho is there to catch him. Oho delivering blows up high in this Oshizumo matchup, headbutting each other over and over again. Oho nearly sidestepped at the edge. Koto Shoho dancing around the edge of the ring. Still in it though as he deflects Oho, gets behind him, gets a grip of the belt, and throws him out of the ring. Koto Shoho fighting back hard. Not a direct quote. Oho down and ready for the match. Kirishima taking a good look at his opponent before scooping forward, forearm to the chest, gets the inside left on the belt. Took him a second to lock it in as he tries to pull over the hip for a throw. Oho pushing him back to the edge. Kirishima up on one foot. Oho tries to pull back across the body, and that just lets Kirishima back in. Inside right, Oho trying to break the grip with that arm breaker hold. He's clamping his arms together. Kirishima turns him around. He's standing on the Sagari. Please don't slip. But he has a good grip on the belt. Kirishima has to slow it down, kicks away the Sagari as he tries to push up into a pull, turning Oho around. What an incredible win. Oho's best chance was earlier on in that match. Had Kirishima reeling, but when he pulls back across the body, Kirishima, his balance is just too good. Keep that rank.
Indeed. But if he wants to get back to that rank, he will have to string together a Kachikoshi some way, somehow. Kotozakura versus Oho. Both men down, Oho down. First Kotozakura to follow the meet right in the middle. Chest being pushed by Oho. But Kotozakura has an outside right, and it's not quite enough. Goes for the pull down anyway, despite being outside the ring. Why did you do that?
Just, I don't know, maybe a little frustration. Like, Kotozakura was manipulated and pushed back from start to finish. Just, maybe he goes Kadoban this tournament, and I don't know. That just wasn't inspiring. Even the commentator is saying, "Do your best, Wakataka Kage." They know.
Wait, do you know what that means, Leo Dickinson?
What?
Shodai might get to fight Kirishima.
You know Shodai is gonna deny the Zensho Yu show. Kirishima's gonna go 14-1. Only lost Shodai.
We need to see that. Never mind. I'm all right with it. Wakataka Kage versus Oho. Oho in violet. Wakataka Kage in blue. Initial charges. Now Waka to the left. Oho to the right. Waka with a one arm. Tachi-ai. Not quite getting the... Oh, actually having an inside-outside left. Controlling Oho's waist. Oho not having anything against Wakataka Kage. Wakataka Kage closing it out with an 8-2, 7-1 record. Maintaining his runner-up status.
Yeah, Wakataka, the Tachi-ai was interesting because he had that left hand low on the front of the belt and then opted to move backwards. He was hopping backwards. Oho getting caught inside right. Double inside it looks like. Yoshino Fuji turning him with the inside right on the belt and easing him out of the ring. Oho got beat at the Tachi-ai. Two hands inside, around the back. That'll win you a match 99% of the time, and Oho is not Teruno Fuji. Oho going forward, getting grabbed by Takanosho inside left, can't find its way onto the belt, so Oho smacks him down. Oho was using the inside left to lift up Takanosho, and then once he dropped him, Takanosho had nowhere to go but down. Fujinokawa down and ready. Oho takes the charge. Oho pushing forward. Fujinokawa crushed down and out. You could argue that Fujinokawa went early and a mata should have been called, but Oho took that charge right on the chin. Completely smothered that Tachi-ai, and Fujinokawa falls to 5 and 6. Oho getting the better push inside left under the arm, but Hakuno Fuji locks in the outside right on the belt. It's going to be hard to pick him up. He can't hook the leg as he gets picked up. Oho trying to drive him back. Hakuno Fuji trying to do everything he can, but he's pulled across the body and laid on top of Oho. A great throw, overpowering Hakuno Fuji. And here it is. He's slow to get up. His foot again. He's walking slowly. It might be that left foot again. Oho takes the head to the face, and he doesn't care. He pushes straight through for the victory. Ichiyamamoto took the charge on the crown of his head. Oho earns his 7th win. Ichiyamamoto will fall down the Banzuke, making room for the likes of Gonoyama.
To the right in violet. The Gunbai is up and both men are ready in what promises to be an excellent match. Tobizaru down. Oh, and low. Oh, to follow. Oh, receiving Tobizaru's strike. Not getting slapped down. Great leg straight from Tobizaru. Unbalanced at the Tawara. Dancing across, dancing around. Escapes the negative situation. It's even. Oh, being pushed back by Tobizaru with that aura low stance. But in the end, it just wasn't enough. Oh, simply too heavy, too powerful. Sending Tobizaru out. A great attempt.
Tobizaru showing his defensive prowess, dancing around the edge of the ring like you said, but Oho taking center stage, he didn't need to exert much energy chasing that monkey around the ring. Reminiscent of that Sekiro boss where you have to fight the 4 monkeys.
To the left, Oho to the right, Abi in blue, Oho in violet. Oho down, Abi to follow. Initial charge is nigh. A Henka? No, double throat thrust. Double throat thrust indeed. Can Oho walk past? He does. Just under the arm, controls Abi at the edge and out. As we just discussed, Leo Dickinson.
Yeah, Abi just lacking power. 5 and 10, another poor scoreline. I'm wondering if this is the beginning of the end for Abi.
I'd say so.